Hey, Sandy.
What's up, Carlos?
What are we doing?
Recording season 3 of Auto Flosser podcast.
Already? What do we want the people to do?
Find us. YouTube, Apple Podcast, we're everywhere. Like, follow, subscribe.
And go floss yourselves.
And go floss yourselves. Yep.
And you ready? We're going live in 3, 2, 1. Setting up, redirecting. So
I got a notification.
And we are live.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Coffee? Anybody drinking anything else?
Let's do it. Gatorade.
Cool.
So we bought some Gatorade for the people that are building our house, because John's thoughtful like that. They were out there sweating and banging hammers, and that's what they do. We got a cooler full of ice. We got Gatorade. John threw a couple beers in there, but guess what?
Nice.
Remained untouched. Very responsible builders. Did not
Nice.
touch the beers.
That was a test, and they passed with flying colors.
They passed the test. John was like, I don't care if they drank. Anyway,
Right.
So hey, it's Sandy Lee.
Carlos.
We got a buddy, Dr. Tom Jackson. Sorry, my little southern twang. It's awesome to see your face, and your camera looks amazing.
Seriously.
Mine is probably like stuttering and all sorts of stuff, but it's good to see you, buddy.
The MacBook. It's like nothing special.
He's got good lighting.
Oh, really?
That's
Well,
like good lighting right there.
I got like
I guess that's MacBook for you, because I don't have that coolness
right now.
up in here.
She's got a
got
Max
an
book, and it's
HP.
totally not the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see my video is stuttering on here, so yeah, I'll just
let's,
keep on talking.
Yeah, we're not going to focus
It's-
on
Yeah, it's
on the
living in the
shortcomings.
boonies. So we wanted to chit chat a little bit with Dr. Tom. So we thought it'd be funny if you brought up one of your most memorable crazy patients, because we all have them, which is definitely one of the can make our day or break our day. So have you been thinking about this? What you got for us?
I'm gonna have to really dig deep for this one. I mean, I've got comical things that happen every single day, but I've got a story, and this is true. This is not made up. That I'm gonna go back probably about 20 years. I was at
20 years.
I was doing a general practice residency in Baltimore at Johns Hopkins Hospital, and as a first year resident, I mean, you're seeing emergencies, you're seeing people coming in. It's crazy. Well, anyway, one day a mom comes in with her daughter, and her daughter had a seizure, and the seizure wasn't really treated correctly at the time, where she was kind of immobilized, where she couldn't bite her tongue, so she bit her tongue, and her tongue had all these cuts and scrapes, and she was in a ton of pain, and she wanted to know what we could do. Well, at that point in time, it was too late to do anything. So at the time, Aleve had just come out. And so the only thing that I could really recommend for her to do was to take some pain medication. And because Aleve was new on the market, I said, you can take some Aleve. And she looks at me and honestly says, well, my daughter can't take that. I go, well, why is that? I was, unaware of any potential, cross reactions. Well, she goes, because it's going to make her go to sleep. I go, boy, that's something that I was unaware of. Let me go and read about it in the drug information. She goes, oh no, you don't have to read about it. It says right on the side of the box, 12-hour dosing.
Oh,
Wow.
It was 12-hour dosing. So that's the one thing that I always think about. I'll never
12-hour dosing.
I'll never forget this, or remember it was yesterday.
I think I'd be taking that after a long night.
Yeah,
the next
that's pretty
day.
mild.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty mild. I've had some doozies, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've said this on stage, and I was at the company that I retired from. I was there for about 20 years, and this is maybe 3 months in. I want to say maybe 2000 Y2K. Remember all that? When the end of the world was supposed to come.
That was nothing.
I was skinny in 1999. You know what I mean? And so I decided to put on some extra weight for the apocalypse in 2000, and then I just never took it off. You know, I miscalculated.
You were preparing for a long
time. Yeah. I figured the comets and stuff were coming, and you know, the Mayans let me down again, dude. So you know, anyway, I was there 3 months, and I had this guy come in, about 6'7", about 300 pounds. This guy looks like he just walked off the football field, you know. And like, hey, I'm Carlos. You know, I'm helping out, and I'll be taking care of your cleaning today. And he goes, where's my regular girl? I'm like, I don't know anybody else, man. I'm just here on Fridays and Saturday mornings. You know, I had little kids, and so I was working extra hours. And he goes, well, how long is this crap gonna take?
Crap.
And I go, okay. Oh, well, you know, this is probably my last weekend, you know. And I go, well, it depends, sir. He goes, on what? I go, how much crap do you have on your teeth? And he kind of looked down at me, right, and then kind of shrugged his shoulders. He's like, all right, well, let's find out. And I was like, okay, wow, that ended well, you know. But
either way.
Oh my gosh,
it could have gone either way. But I was just like, you know, dude, I'm just trying to help out, man. I just want to clean teeth. I'm not trying to start anything. But why? I was a Puerto Rican dude from New Jersey before I was a hygienist, and I figured, you know, here we go. We're going back down the, you know. But so that ended well, and we were cool after that. But it was one of those guys where it's an unwritten thing, Sandy. You may or may not understand. Where guys, there's a certain pecking order, and because he's used to just pushing his way around because he was so big, that I was just kind of like, don't step on me, man, you know. And when I gave it back, and when I gave it back, he kind of respected it, I guess. I don't know, but it worked out. So I don't recommend you do that, though. Kids, don't do what I did. Yeah.
I just saw some news today that, you know, road rage today is at an all-time high. You gotta be careful about that.
That can be crazy.
Well, yeah,
but you know,
there's a lot of violence all the way around. It's just getting scary out there.
You never know what people are going through. Like, for example, I'm expecting a check in the mail for my house insurance refund, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, every day I'm like waiting and checking and waiting and checking, and the mail system's all screwed up because I've changed addresses and stuff like this. And this is just something super petty. But I mean, if you're stressing, then, you know, it's going to come out in your driving and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have ever had to wait for something to come in the mail, but when you really want it to happen, it's going to ruin your day if it doesn't. Am I right?
Sandy, I got one better than that. I've been waiting for something to come in on the back of a truck, and I know what you mean by having to wait.
What you got on the back of a truck?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
That sounds borderline sketch right there, man.
I had a crate of great new Auto Flossers coming in.
Oh, you got them? I know you've been waiting. You know, you know exactly what I'm talking about then. So how long from start to finish were you sitting there waiting for this stuff to come in?
I mean, I would go in at nighttime. I mean, I would only wait there during like light hours, but you know, it probably went on for, you know, 6-8 months.
Oh, wow.
I'd go out there,
Holy
wait for the truck. The truck didn't arrive by 10 p.m. I'd go back inside.
So you're sitting on the curb.
I had to give up my day job just to wait for that truck.
So you're sitting on the curb, you got your can of whatever you're drinking, you're sitting there going, nope, not the mailman.
Not today.
Nope, not the mailman. So you finally got it. Do you have one with you? Like, can we see it? Like, I'm assuming you got some fancy packaging and stuff.
You got a pallet full of them. I would hope you have one on you.
Did you?
Yeah. I tell you what, I couldn't break into that pallet fast enough. Yeah.
Oh, I bet. It's like Christmas, ain't it?
Ordering stuff when you were a kid, and it took forever.
Yeah.
To get, you know, like something out of the back of a comic book. I don't know if you're old enough to remember that, Sandy, but we ordered a pellet gun one time, and it came to New Jersey. So me and my brother running around, two little Puerto Rican kids with a pellet gun. You know how illegal that was? You know what I'm saying?
It's still not.
They mailed it to us. Who
in the Christmas Story? Christmas Story, when he finally got the Ovaltine, what's it called? The decoder ring.
Yeah.
And it says,
right.
"Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine." He was so ticked off.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, a Pelican's a lot better than a damn Dakota ring. I tell you that much.
That movie's
Real quick, I got a phone call from Border Patrol today. It's very scary.
Again?
And they were like, "Dude, yes, again."
Did you tell them I'm not even in that state?
No, I guess this is something different. But anyway, they got on, it was a recording and said, "Your package has been seized at the border and it's full of drugs. You better press 1 and you know, or else you're going to jail," or something like that. And I was like, what? So I pushed 1, because you know me, and I like to mess with these scammers and stuff. So I get on there and I push 1, and he was like, I go, "Oh, what's going on? I don't even do drugs." And he was like, he goes, "What?" And I go, "I don't even do drugs. What's going on?" And he goes, "Well, what is your name?" So I made up some fake name. And he goes, "Well, what's your zip code?" And I made up some fake zip code, which actually turned out to be somewhere in Maryland. And he goes, "Hold on, and I'll check on that." Well, I was a little paranoid about it, so I ended up hanging up. I was like, can they track your phone number?
They're on their way there now, dude.
So that's who's in the yard. Oh, Carlos, I see you just dropped the link for the ambassador program. So we'll get into that in a minute. But Tom, if you want to show us what we're talking about, this Auto Flosser.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over cameras here. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
So I had
Oh,
to change
there we
the camera,
go.
but if I didn't change off my fake background, anything green in the picture here would
Oh
look
my
really
gosh.
weird, kind of like surreal looking side.
It would be like see-through.
It was kind of like see-through. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Yeah.
That's the Auto Flosser.
Wow.
This is what came.
All right. Can you hold it in your hand so we see like how to grip it and stuff like that?
So maybe.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe for your audience that is unaware, this is a device that really kind of revolution. It changes the way people can clean their bridges and other things that ordinarily you just can't floss. So
hold that sucker up.
Like ortho. Ugh.
Yeah, ortho brackets, lingual retainers, bridges. A lot of these
Oh my gosh.
these new implant kind of bridges that are so popular today.
Yeah.
So that's the unit, and I'll give you a little demonstration just to kind of.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Once you see it work, you'll be like, I get it. I understand what it is.
Yes.
So
it's painfully simple.
Because I come prepared.
Oh, look at you with their typo don't.
Yeah, but not only, it's like, this is great because it's got like an implant.
Oh, it's got. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we need the.
Yeah.
Oh, and it comes off.
And you can
Oh,
show you can
I
show
need
your
one of those
people
at
what an
work.
implant is, otherwise they don't know. It's also got like a
Yeah.
tooth bridge. But here's
There
the
you go.
problem. If you had, let's say you had a piece of floss and you were going to try to floss like this, you can't get the floss through. It just,
Right.
because it's connected.
Oh,
And-
yeah, it'll never go through there.
And you know
And if
that.
it does, something's wrong.
If you can get floss through your connected bridge, you better go see your dentist because
Yes.
it's broken.
Something ain't right.
So we, as dental professionals, expect our patients to go to their bathroom and somehow get floss into those spaces. Well, you can do it. It's not easy. And the problem is, when things aren't easy, we just don't do it. Who's got
absolutely.
So the auto
I had a patient the other day, and she had a bridge, and she goes, I try to floss under it. However, she goes, I just can't find a spot where I can get under it easily. And I go, okay, so how often are you doing that? And she goes, well, I just don't. And I was like, oh, I've been talking about the Auto Flosser. I said it's not on the market yet, but this is something that'll definitely help you.
No doubt. And, that experience that you had is probably more oftentimes than not everyone's experience. So the Auto Flosser, it's a 2-component system. We've already, this is the handle. But this thin little piece here, this is the floss. So this is called Auto Flosser Floss, but it's a pre-cut length of floss that has a stiff end. So you can see kind of a stiff end there. The way it works is you load that stiff end into the handle of the Auto Flosser, and then by simply turning the wheel, the floss comes out the tip. So to make this work, you're going to load your Auto Flosser, you're going to come to that bridge that ordinarily can't be cleaned, you're going to wheel that right through the other side.
Boom.
So Sandy,
just
your patient,
like that.
Yeah, your patient that said that she couldn't find the spot for it to go.
Exactly.
The tip just finds the spot for you. It just goes in between the teeth. You wheel it through, then you pick it up.
That is
on the other side, and now you can floss that space.
Hey, do that again. That I can't believe it's just making me laugh because it's like it's not there, and then all of a sudden it's bam, it's there,
and it's just a simple turn of a wheel. It's super.
Can you do that again?
Yeah, and this is good for bridges.
Now you see it. No, you don't.
These are what are so common today. This is would be like a model of like an all-on-4 bridge.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is what's become so popular, and they're great bridges. It's like a nice economical solution to replace an entire row of teeth on just 4 dental implants. But the problem is, once you get that in place for your patient, you got to clean between the pink gum plastic and like your own gum
and the implant.
And that's where people struggle. So with this, again, you just run it along the seam, and then I don't know if you can see it. It comes out the other side.
There we go.
That's the hard. That's once you get it through that. That's like 99. That's like 99% of the battle.
Oh yeah. Oh
get
yeah.
Through to the other side. Once it's on the other side, it's a piece of cake. But that's where people struggle. So
I like it.
Yeah. It comes with like a couple of tips. This is like a universal tip, and it comes off like really easy, so that you can.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It goes on in one of two directions. There's also this offset tip. It's a little bit different. Goes in one.
And what do you use that for?
This actually is perfect for the all-on-4 because it can get up.
Okay, because your lip and stuff is in the way.
That's right.
Nice. Okay.
It gets up under your lip and gets it straight across.
I like it.
And then the coolest thing about this is because there's always more than one space to clean. So if you use that same piece of floss and run it through again, it's going to get kind of dirty. And it's going to have plaque on stuff on the inside. So to clean it, you take off the tip. There's kind of like a roughened, kind of textured area on the back side. You press on that. This cartridge comes apart, it opens up, you rinse that under some water,
so you can clean all that. Okay.
Clean it all, get all the plaque and food and grime that's on the inside, and then you simply,
that most people just leave until they go to the dentist. No thank you.
Yeah, right. So that's it.
So that's pretty awesome. So how do the patients get a hold of this Auto Flosser? Can they just go to your website and order it?
Absolutely. So the website has the Auto Flosser listed as a product for sale. The floss comes separately because you're going to use it up, so it needs to constantly be replenished.
That's disposable.
That's purchased on the website also.
Okay, and then how do the patients learn about this product? Like, what do they?
I have partnered with my and really I think the best place for patients to learn about really just about anything oral hygiene is through our hygiene partners. Quite honestly, our hygiene partners are the ones that teach, educate, demonstrate. Really, they're the cheerleaders for our patients to keep their mouths healthy and clean. So what I've done is I've created an ambassador program. The ambassador program is one in which a dental team member, dental professional, hygienist becomes an ambassador. They then are in a position to recommend this to their patients. Patient comes in, they've got grime under their bridge, the patient's not cleaning it because they can't find the spot. You say, boy, Mrs. Jones, you could really benefit from the Auto Flosser because it's going to make it super easy and it's going to extend the life of your bridge. So the recommendation is made by the ambassador. The ambassador has a unique code specific to them that when given to the patient gets a discount. So
Okay.
that's a win for the patient. And then also, because of the program, the ambassador also makes a little bit of money, a little bit of
Okay.
so
Hey
um,
Tom, do you want to switch the camera so we can
yeah,
see your pretty? Oh, you've got the. Ooh,
I'll,
what is that? Show
so I was
show
going
me
to
what
show
that
you.
is.
These are the ambassador cards that can be obtained through
Oh,
our
cool. Okay.
through our print shop. So the Auto Flosser has its own print shop, and all of that
Awesome.
information is given once you become an ambassador. But it's best to have these cards printed when you know that there's an opportunity to recommend it to the patient. Just give the patient the card. They go home with the card.
Oh, and
On
they
the back
get
side
a discount. Okay.
has your discount code. It has the
Nice.
website, everything that you need. So
Oh, that's cool.
it's a great way to have the patient remember to do it once they get home. Because if they're like me, I forget what I'm doing like as soon as I leave the place. So, with that
And they
card,
still have the card. So if they like it, they can give it to their friends and neighbors,
That's
so
exactly
on and
right.
so
Right.
forth. And keep
Oh,
passing the
that's
card
cool.
around.
Yeah, that would spread quickly. Tom, how much is it for the ambassador to print those cards off?
So these cards you can print a minimum order of 100 cards, and it's about $10.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yes,
I mean, it's an investment too into almost like your own little business. I mean, if you're earning a little bit on the side by recommending a product that they need, obviously, that's definitely like you said, that's a win-win-win-win-win.
that's right. That's right. And so, yeah, I mean, I've negotiated a pretty competitive rate on the printing of it, and they're really nice cards.
Yeah.
So, like you said,
That's
Carlos,
awesome.
you know, people that are purchasing this know people, also that potentially
Yes.
could use it. So just pass along the cards.
I think
Awesome.
it's, I got mine here, and I never. I'll be honest with you. I used it a couple times just to test it, but it's been sitting on my desk is kind of a model. And when I saw you take it apart, I was like, "What the?" And I just did mine, and and I snapped it right back together. So I always wondered about the cleaning part of it, and you answered that for me. And honest to God, I did
It's
not
nice
know
and easy.
that thing, that center part, wheel part, popped out like that. So that is just absolutely amazing. The shape is I like to use the word ergonomic, and it's like
It
a
is.
miniature dumbbell, and it just you can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it, and
comfortable.
I kind of wish I was practicing again, so I can unleash this on my patients, because I had a
Lots
a
of
fair amount of
patience.
patients that had implants and bridges and
Hey, you
and
got
ortho.
you just got your cards though. You can still hand them out.
I gave away
Yeah.
a ton, and I couldn't find. I had maybe 5 or 10 left, and I can't find them anywhere. So I must apologize.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I did with them.
Carlos.
So I just
Oh,
got to order some
Carlos.
more. That's how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're off. You're off to a meeting pretty soon, aren't you, Carlos?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 weeks. I'll be
Oh,
at
yeah.
in Indianapolis for RDH under one roof. There might be a couple hygienists there. Yeah.
A
I'm
couple.
speaking that Friday.
Couple
I feel like
thousand.
I'm bragging a little bit. I'm speaking that Friday. It should be they're expecting 1,000 people in the audience. So
That's
all
awesome.
hygienists. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Boom.
Students and such. So it's
So
gonna be a lot of fun.
that's
Exciting.
awesome. I think the more this gets out, the more popular it's going to be. It's going to be effective. So to become an ambassador, I think Carlos, you put that link in the comments.
Yes.
It's also on our website, offyourflosser.com.
With
And
the
then
links.
yeah, the links, everything you need is basically on our website. We have an ambassador code to use, the sign up is simple. I just put it in there. You fill out this quick little form. You order your cards, and bam, you're ready to go. Like I said, I've already been recommending it to patients. We're just itching to get it out there. So now that you've got them, I think we're ready, set, go. Right?
Ready, set, go. I'll knock on wood. I've been pretty lucky, but the Auto Flosser is open to pre-sales for probably about a month and a half, and just from the little
Nice.
bit of talking that I've been with people, and my hygienist at the office is very active with the Auto Flosser. It's been very well received. It's been very well
Awesome.
received.
Awesome.
And so I'm optimistic that this is going to be something that really helps people take care of their stuff.
I think it's
people are spending
revolutionary.
People are spending a lot of money on their dentistry today.
Yes.
Like probably more than anybody would have ever imagined you could spend on your teeth. Well,
yes,
you got to take care of it, and you know that. I mean, it's and flossing is one way, the best way to clean the plaque off at the gum line.
You know,
Carlos said something.
That model that you were holding up. I'm sorry, with the was it 4 implants and the full arch of teeth. We're all in the biz, but for people who don't know, ballpark, what's the average price on something like that? Like if I were going to send grandma in, we're going to get her top and bottom grills. What kind of cheese are we talking about?
In Chicago, market price $26,000
for one arch.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and that's something that's made out of plastic with a titanium like frame in the middle of it. Right now, it's the trend is to kind of make them out of zirconia, a solid block of zirconia. It's super strong. It doesn't break, nothing. And those are going for about 31. Those are going for about 31.
Whew.
Wow.
So, Carlos, you were saying, I think it was you that said, I mean, dental offices, all you have to do is include this in the package deal with something, because they're spending $30,000. What's $150 whatever this costs, what's that compared to the total cost? So give them the tools they need to make their smile last for a very long time.
A lot of people don't realize you can't get periodontal disease around implants. Am I right, Doc?
Oh yeah,
it's called so that's very specific. It's called periimplantitis. You're absolutely right. So
you wind up losing this by the same disease process that caused you to lose maybe your original teeth in the first place. So I think it's worth the few bucks as an investment as to protect it. So,
and if you ain't gonna take care of them and you just spent $30,000, you don't get no refunds. So take care of them. And Auto Flosser is one awesome way to do that. Carlos, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm glad. It's good to see you though, Sandy, Tom, and I know you got to go. But any last words, Doc? You want to leave the kids with something to take home with them?
Some spark of genius.
I guess my last word would be I miss you guys. You know, we met down in Miami, and it was
so
good.
much fun.
It was so much fun. It was good to reconnect, and so
yes,
we don't need to talk too much more about the Auto Flosser. I think we talked about it quite a bit, but just encourage everyone.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Smiles at Sea.
Smiles.
We'll be there.
Right
oh
on.
yeah, we're gonna be there. We're hosting.
Yeah.
We're hosting this year.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
And bringing the podcast down, it's gonna be crazy.
I already have my room reserved, and I already have my. I'll be going, not as a dentist, but as a vendor. So I'll be there. It'll be a good time.
Nice. It'll be good to see you. So anybody out there, if you're going to Smiles at Sea, come by and say hi to Tom Jackson, the inventor of the Auto Flosser. And if you're not an ambassador, become one, because you're not out any money. Do we have a special that we can run for just a little bit for our listeners?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you describe that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I'm always happy to support Lighthearted and Off Your Flosser. So,
woo!
You guys have been great to me, and so absolutely, I want to be able to give something to your group.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thanks, buddy. So if it's the same deal that we had before, if you sign up to become an ambassador, you can get a free unit to try, put it in your hand, see how you like it. You just have to pay shipping. Other than that, it's free. Try it out. You want your patients to get the instructions from you, so you got to put it in your hand. You got to try it out. You got to play around with it. So all the details will be on our website.
Yeah, I think that every ambassador should have one. This is a good way to get one, because just like Carlos, when you saw me take out that cartridge, you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
For an ambassador to sit chair side, pull this out of the drawer, say, this is how it works, this is what you do, it becomes so clear and so so simple. So I want all the ambassadors to have it, and for your group, we're running this short promotion to get it free.
Awesome.
Just pay for shipping.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
It's worth the trouble,
That's
guys.
Awesome.
Go ahead
That's
and
really
get
awesome.
you one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Charles,
so check out the links.
We'll post that link.
Yes, sir. I have the ambassador link up on this live, and it'll be on the website also.
offyourflosser.com. It's under the preferred partners. So Tom, thank you so much for inventing this, because it's needed. It's so needed. Hey, it's TGI Friday. Let's go have a drink and settle in.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been a long week.
All right. Well, we better get going. Thank you so much for taking time off on your Friday to come hang out with us for a little bit.
Appreciate it, Doc. Thank you so much.
Always a good time.
Great seeing you again. And guys, don't forget, auto floss yourselves. And
yes, go auto
check
floss yourselves.
The website, please.
Have a good night.